Hi guys and welcome back to Scribe Gaming. I'm your man Scribe and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Alright, so late last night, SWGoH did actually post a kit reveal for a brand new character that's coming to the holotables. And it's the start of the Inquisitors faction. We have the second sister. Let's take a look. Alright, and there she is in all of her glory. That kit looks pretty cool. I mean, the model looks pretty cool. So the second sister is part of the Inquisitors faction, a brand new faction that's featured quite heavily in Star Wars Expanded Universe, and is obviously this character in particular has a large role to play in the Jedi Fallen Order game, which can mean a lot of things for the future, I'm sure. So let's take a look. Categories: Attacker, Leader, Empire, Inquisitors, brand new faction, guys, and unaligned Force user. So she might have a little bit of interaction with the likes of, Starkiller, Lord Vader. She's Darkseid after all. So, okay, we have already had it confirmed by CG Miller in the Galactic War Report that they are expecting to build out this Inquisitors faction, so expect it to be soon, as it's also said in the developer insights. I would expect us to get at least 4 additional marquees or 3 more marquees in the Legendary event fairly soon. Now, Miller did say don't expect this to be like the Starkiller event. We haven't planned it to be a Legendary unlock with a short time frame. That does not mean we won't have something that will require these Inquisitor faction units to be used. So bear that in mind, guys. Okay, first, ability, basic, so much fear. Okay, so the basic animation is pretty cool. She's got that cool saber staff. Deal special damage to an enemy and inflict 1 stack of Purge if the target enemy is a Jedi, which cannot be resisted. Additionally, this attack has a 30% chance to inflict 1 stack of Purge to target enemy, which can't be resisted. So basically, guys, if you're attacking a Jedi, you'll get at least 1 stack of Purge and a 30% chance to land another stack. If you're attacking a non-Jedi, you've just got a 30% chance to land a stack of Purge. This is very clearly designed to specifically kill Jedi, as the Inquisitors faction was designed to hunt down surviving Jedis from the Order 66 initiative. So, Purge is a new debuff, increased effects from enemies that utilize Purge, which lasts until the end of the encounter, cannot be copied or prevented. So, yeah, okay, great. So, at the moment, she is the only member of the Inquisitors faction, obviously, guys, so this is going to have limited use until we see the rest of the faction get fleshed out. Special one. Shall I end this? It's cool animation here. She sort of does a big jump. Boom. Looks good. Deal special damage to the target enemy. This ability has a 150% defense penetration. Pretty significant, guys. If the target enemy was inflicted with Purge, this ability has 100% crit chance and 50% additional crit damage. Now, if you remember the big nerf that they did last year, guys, where they got rid of all of the defense penetration ignoring or defense ignoring characters, like Gas lost it on his basic, we lost it on the What Weapons tech, we lost it on Jedi Knight Luke. The reason they did that is because it was very powerful. This one also is able to crit 100% of the time, or more or less 100% of the time, with additional crit damage put on top. She also has more crit damage baked into her kit elsewhere, so I think she's actually going to be clapping cheeks pretty hard. Special 2, can't run forever. And this is where she's really going to start utilizing that Purge mechanic. So deal special damage to the target enemy and consume up to 5 stacks of Purge. If stacks of Purge were consumed, grant second sister crit damage up for 2 turns, and this ability has a 50% chance to inflict stun for 1 turn. So, we saw in the previous move, Shall I End This? She gets an additional 50% crit damage. We're going to stack that with crit damage up if she has also used this Can't Run Forever ability. Pretty cool, pretty cool. 50% chance to stun is okay, but really we see that get elevated if the enemy has got 5 stacks. For each stack of Purge consumed, remove 20% turn meter from target enemy, and second sister gains 10% turn meter, which cannot be evaded. If the target enemy has 5 or more stacks of Purge, stun them for 1 turn, which cannot be resisted. Okay guys, couple of things to consider here. If the enemy has got 5 stacks of Purge, you'll remove all of their turn meter, which is fabulous, and you'll gain 50% turn meter. And if they've got that 5 stacks, they will be 100% stunned, which is really useful. Irresistible stuns are very, very beneficial. At this time, though, we said it before, she's the only person that can apply Purge, and it's not exactly like it can ramp up to 5 stacks incredibly quickly. So for now, I think this is going to have limited use, but still think it's kind of cool to think about in the future. Worth noting, guys, that 20% turn meter removal is not irresistible. So they can resist that. It will be a potency tenacity check. So you probably want to get a bit of potency on this girl or throw in her team with tenacity down. She does have a leadership, guys. Apparently every Inquisitor that we get is going to have a leadership, guys. So pretty cool. Hopefully we'll be able to mix and match. This is her Omicron as well, guys, which applies in territory wars. So Empire allies gain 5% offense, and Inquisitorious allies gain an additional 30% offense. So they've put it in now that for the time being, you'll gain a little bit of a leadership for your Empire, a little bit of extra offense, but really, it's designed to use with Inquisitors. So the rest of it is kind of not so great. Other Inquisitorious allies have 30% chance to inflict 1 stack of Purge when they use their basic abilities, which can't be copied or resisted. Whenever an ally is marked, mark all other allies for 2 turns, which cannot be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Now, this part here is confirmed to be directly used to counter Jedi Knight Revan. So if we check out the Omicron here, enemies start the battle with 2 stacks of Purge, which is great. Jedi enemies cannot recover health or protection from Jedi unique abilities, such as the Savior mechanic in Jedi Knight Revan, and Barriss can also passively heal. So basically, when you get marked, it will mark the whole team. That will therefore mean the AI doesn't directly focus one character in the squad. It just spreads the damage across like it would normally. If everybody is marked, nobody is marked, guys. Now, the other side of this means that if they do have characters that stealth or characters that taunt, perhaps, it kind of diminishes that value a little bit. And the other side of it is Jedi Knight Revan as a standard squad is not something you typically face in territory wars these days. Usually he's saved for offense alongside the likes of Jedi Master Luke, or potentially to use on offense against teams like Supreme Leader Kylo Ren alongside Jedi Knight Luke as a counter to that GL. So whilst I appreciate the sentiment of, yes, here is a counter to Jedi Knight Revan, I'm not sure how much use it's going to get and how viable it will be. Jedi Knight Revan for me is an offensive team that you save, but it might still have some use. Unique, everyone is expendable. Final text, her second Zeta here, guys. Second sister gains 50% crit damage. That's going to stack with her crit damage up and the additional crit damage from her Shall I End, their special ability. Her special abilities can't be evaded when attacking an enemy with 1 or more stacks of Purge. Whenever an enemy or Empire ally is defeated, second sister gains bonuses for the rest of the encounter. This is kind of cool, guys. First Empire ally or enemy dies, 35% speed. Second Empire ally or enemy dies, 100% defense penetration. Further stacking on that 150% defense penetration she's got on her first special. Third Empire ally or enemy defeated, 50% crit damage. So basically, the longer this goes on, if units are dying, she's going to be buffing herself up. More crit damage, more speed, more defense penetration, all good things, guys. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, what can we expect in the future, guys? They've already confirmed we're getting a whole Inquisitorious faction, not necessarily just a team of 5. They could keep adding them over time. Moreover, they did state that this is not like the Starkiller Marquee events. Do not expect, guys, to have to relic these guys up to Relic 5 in a short turn for some legendary unlock in the next 2 months. They've confirmed that's not happening. What I would say is take that with a grain of salt, guys, because if they are releasing a legendary event down the line, it is highly likely that new marquees will be required, like the Inquisitorious faction. Who could it potentially be? Grand Inquisitor? Cal Kestis? Are we going to lead into Cal Kestis and BD1? Who knows? Who knows? I think it's exciting times, guys, but I'll leave you guys to tell me what you think in the comments down below. Let me know. I want to hear it. But until the next video, guys. Peace out.
Just giving a quick shout out to my patrons. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and without your support, I wouldn't be doing this today. Thanks so much.